This week, Social Developments Minister Bathabile Dlamini failed to appear before Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts to explain the Sassa grant crisis. And it's not the first time this has happened. Now it appears the department is in crisis with the resignation of the Director General Dangor. Scopa Chair Themba Godi has slammed Dlamini over Dangor's resignation. He joins us now on the line. Mr. Godi, thank you so much for making the time. Now we know that on Tuesday you were not happy with the presentation that was made by Sassa as well as the department. What do you make of this latest news of the resignation?
Well, we are clearly angry and disappointed that this has happened. You'll recall that Mr. Dangor was only appointed in November as the DG of the department. And in the few meetings that we have had with the department over the Sassa issue, he has appeared a very honest and hard-working man, and his resignation clearly illustrates that the forces of evil have overwhelmed and succeeded in sidelining someone who wanted to do the right thing for the department and for the country.
Now, how does this latest move affect you as Scopa?
Well, look, not so much. Remember, we have written to the minister that she must appear before Scopa on Tuesday as the political head to try and take us through the journey of how, since CPS was awarded a contract, we have come to where we are. So we are hopeful that she will come. We had wanted her, not the department. So the resignation does not affect us as Scopa, except that it merely increases the unease and anxiety in the nation insofar as the department's running is concerned, insofar as the Sassa issues are concerned, insofar as the terms that they might have agreed with CPS, because I think that must have been the major bone of contention. Even on Tuesday, Mr. Dangor was very clear about protecting the interests of our people. You know, the troublesome deductions that CPS allowed to happen on the social grants of recipients.
Now, be that as it may, Mr. Godi, you've been chairperson of Scopa for a while now, for some time. And it seems like there's a clear lack of accountability when it comes to certain principles. And also, in this particular situation, we've got an acting CEO of Sassa. We've got a DG that has now resigned. Surely, somehow, that will destabilize.
Look, indeed, and I think it will be very difficult for anyone to explain away the direct responsibility and accountability that the minister should take for this, and to say what is the appropriate action that the minister should take in relation to this matter. I think the public must not be sidelined from the critical question. It's not so much that after 1 April, grants will continue to be paid, but it is the manner in which this matter has been handled. Firstly, the fact that CPS got a corrupt contract, surely heads should have rolled. The fact that even after the Constitutional Court had said this was illegal and Sassa had made commitments to prepare itself and they did not do it, they failed to do it. Surely there should be some accountability and responsibility, both at an administrative level as well as at the political level. What I mean is that I think it will become increasingly difficult for the minister to justify that she has a full grip on the department and she can fully discharge her mandate as a minister.
Now, Mr. Godi, before I let you go, there seems to be a lack of accountability in Parliament. Would you agree with that statement, particularly because when the minister was called on Tuesday, she did not attend?
Look, I wrote a letter to her inviting her to the meeting. She never indicated that she's not going to come. My understanding is she actually flew to Cape Town to attend the meeting. Up until in the morning, I knew she was coming. It was only when we sat that we were told, we realized she's not going to come. Now, my observation so far has been that between Parliament and the executive, the interactions have been quite good. Her actions might actually be a new low in terms of showing a middle finger to Parliament. But I think as a committee, we are determined not to allow that to set in. Otherwise, if it happens, then what is the point of us being in Parliament?
Mr. Godi, thank you so much for your time. That was Themba Godi, Chairperson of Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts.